Question 8. Shane bought a car. Shane paid $32,000 for his car. Teresa also bought a car. She paid a deposit of $18,000 and then paid 14 monthly installments of $1,160. We are told that Teresa paid more for her car than Shane did, although we can easily figure that out because we have all the information we need to figure out how much Teresa paid, which is the first thing that we're going to do here. So she paid a deposit of $18,000 and then 14 monthly installments of $1,160, making the amount Teresa paid $34,240. Now I got a little bit ahead of myself there because I didn't actually read the question. Work out how much more Teresa paid as a percentage of the amount that Shane paid. Now there's more than one way of doing this, so I'm going to show both methods just now and then you choose which one you prefer. You can, for starters, take them away from each other, given that you know you're going to be dealing with how much more Teresa paid compared with Shane. We figure out what that extra was, which is $2,240. We then compare that $2,240 with the amount that Shane paid. This is important because it's highlighted in red as a percentage of the amount that Shane paid, which means it's going to be over 32,000. That gives us the decimal of 0.07, and then we multiply that by 100 to get 7% as our answer. That's option number one. Option number two is you take the amount that Teresa paid, which is $34,240, compare it to the amount that Shane paid, which is $32,000, and that gets you a decimal that describes how much Teresa paid as a percentage of how much Shane paid, which is 1.07. So this 0.07 is the extra 7% that she paid compared to Teresa. Either way, you either get 0.07 and translate that as 7%, or you get this decimal 1.07 and know that that's 7% extra. Done. Part B. Kylie bought a van. After 1 year, the value of the van was $39,865, and during this year, we are told that the value of the van decreased by 15%. Work out the value of the van when Kylie bought it. So in other words, work out the value of the van in the past. So this is a reverse percentages question, which you can always interpret from the wording in the sense that you are finding the original amount or the amount or cost or value of something that occurred in time before the one that's been given. So what happens here is that there was a number originally, it went through a percentage change and it became 39,865, and then we're trying to go back the way. The important thing that I've underlined here in green is that the percentage change that's been described here was decreased by 15%. If you're going down by 15%, then that means that your decimal is going to be 0.85. Because if you're losing 15%, you basically keep 15%. Now, why is this important? Because a common mistake that people make is they suddenly decide that I'm going to times by 1.15 in order to add this 15% that was decreased. Problem is, you don't know what the 15% of the original amount was. You can't find 15% of this and add it on. It doesn't work that way. You've got to undo the 15% that was reduced. And the only way that you're going to be able to undo the 15% is if you do the opposite of a times 0.85 sum. And the opposite of that is a divide 0.85 sum. Now, if you know straight away, because it's reverse percentages, you're going to be doing division, and you've already won half the battle. If you know that based on what I've highlighted in green there, that you're going to be decreasing by 15%, your decimal has to be 0.85, you're also halfway winning the battle. Put those two things together, and we will get an answer of 46,900, and that's how much Kylie bought the van for. Done.